तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
गजानना 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 प्रथम पूजन गणराया प्रथम पूजन गणराया गजानना गजानना प्रथम प्रार्थना श्री गणराया प्रथम प्रार्थना श्री गणराया लंबोदरा गणराया लंबोदरा गणराया गजानना गजानना प्रथम पूजन गणराया गजानना गजानना प्रथम प्रार्थना श्री गणराया लंबोदरा गणराया लंबोदरा गणराया गजानना गजानना
गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंद
गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंद
गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंद
गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंद
मंदर गिरिधर शिरडी महेश्वर
गिरिधर शिरडी महेश्वर
मंदर गिरिधर शिरडी महेश्वर
गिरिधर शिरडी महेश्वर वैदेही मोहन नारायण
वैदेही मोहन नारायण
वैदेही मोहन नारायण
गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंद
गिरिधर शिरडि महेश्वर
जय पतीश्वर साई शिवा
जयपतीश्वर साई
गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंद गुरुदेवा गुरु गोविंद
ओंकार रूपिणी जननी मां ओंकार रूपिणी जननी मां चित चोरा मुरली वाला, चित चोरा मुरली वाला, नंदलाल नंद गोपाला, नंदलाल नंद गोपाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, वृंदावन श्याम गोपाला, वृंदावन श्याम गोपाला, मथुरा व्रज गोकुल बाला, मथुरा व्रज गोकुल बाला, मनमोहन मदन गोपाला, मनमोहन मदन गोपाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, नंदलाल नंद गोपाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, चित चोरा मुरली वाला, नंदलाल नंद गोपाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, वृंदावन श्याम गोपाला, मथुरा व्रज गोकुल बाला, मनमोहन मदन गोपाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, नंदलाल नंद गोपाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, नंदलाला नंदलाला, चित चोरा मुरली वाला। कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण, कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण, कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण, कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण, कृष्ण माधवा साई हरे, कृष्ण माधवा साई हरे, कृष्ण माधवा साई हरे, वृंदावन संचारी श्याम गोपाला, झूले मेरे साई नंद लाला। झूलन झूले मेरे साई नंद लाला। कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्णा। कृष्ण माधवा साई हरे। वृंदावन संचारी श्याम गोपाला। जय मधुसूदन जय नंदलाला। झूलन झूले मेरे साई नंदलाला। झूलन झूले मेरे साई नंदलाला। कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्णा।
परमेश्वर श्री साई प्रभु। परमेश्वर श्री साई प्रभु। ईश्वरामनंदन साई प्रभु। ईश्वरामनंदन साई प्रभु। परमेश्वर श्री साई प्रभु। ईश्वर श्री साई राम ईश्वर श्री साई राम बुद्ध दोराला साई कृष्ण ईश्वरामनंदन साई प्रभु। ईश्वर श्री साई प्रभु। साई प्रभु
हरे साई 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 हरे 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 साई 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 हरे 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 बाबा बाल बाबा हरे 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 बाबा बाल बाबा हरे 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 साई 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 हरे हरे अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम् अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम् कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभम् श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभम् हरे साई 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 हरे 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 बाबा बाल बाबा हरे 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 साई 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 हरे हरे अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणम् कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं भजे श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभम् सद्गुरुनायकं साई रामं भजे सद्गुरुनायकं साई रामं भजे हरे साई 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 हरे हरे
विठला हरी विठला विठला हरी विठला विठला हरी विठला हरी विठला विठला हरी विठला विठला हरी
भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते गोविन्दं भज मूढमते भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति दुःखकरणे नहि नहि रक्षति दुःखकरणे पुनरपि जननं पुनरपि मरणं पुनरपि जननं पुनरपि मरणं पुनरपि जठने जय रे शयनम् पुनरपि जननी जठरे शयनम् इह संसारे बहुदुस्तारे इह संसारे बहुदुस्तारे इह संसारे बहुदुस्तारे कृपया पारे पाहि मुरारे भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं भज मूढमते गोविन्दं भज मूढमते भज गोविन्दं भज मूढमते.
This piece is packed in two things: I with the ego and want with the desire. So if you remove the ego and desire, you naturally get the peace. That is what is peace.
So Swami, in fact, very beautifully gives us the categories for these three bugs, or the larger buckets in which all our problems happen. So let's really think about it, because that is where we are going to go to in when Swami says remove want, remove I, and you will have peace. So how do we actually reach there? So Swami says that there are three issues with the mind. One is mala, the second is vikshepa, and the third is avarna. So what is mala? Swami gives the example of a mirror. So you want to see, and he gives the simile of the mirror to the mind of man. So if you want to see a reflection of yours in the mirror, but if there is a layer of dust on top of the mirror, will you be able to see a reflection? No, and therefore you will have to remove that, and that is nothing but mala. And that can be done through sacred work, through all the time taking up seva or selfless service. That's right. So selfless service is the solution for removing mala, as Bhagavan says. To remove vikshepa is nothing but the wavering nature of mind. So you take the same example of the mirror. If the mirror was all the time shaking, will you be able to see or focus on your reflection? Once again, no. So you need to steady the mind, and for that you namasmarana, japa, which is the same, and dhyana. These are the solutions to reduce the waveredness of the mind. And the third is avarna, which is nothing but, what if the mirror is covered with a cloth? If it's covered with a cloth, once again you will not be able to see your reflection, and that can happen only through jnana or knowledge or wisdom. So if these are the three issues of the mind, and we know Swami has even given us the solution, which is for mala, to remove mala it is selfless service, to remove vikshepa it is japa and dhyana, and for removing avarna it is the getting of knowledge.
Food, yes. And one thing that I noticed, when I was reading Dhyanavahini, is Swami is continuously stressing on one important characteristic, and that is cheerful attitude.
Yes.
It's like Swami saying, if you're sitting for dhyana, there should be that beautiful, gentle smile on your face. Not just on your face, in your entire being. I think that is something I feel is so important.
And should become a signature of all Sai devotees,
Yes.
which is to have a smile on our face.
Yes. In fact, Amey, I'm reminded of a conversation that I had with a Sai youth from South Africa, probably 5 years ago. And this sister, when I asked her, what is your most favorite spot in Prasanthi Nilayam? If you come to Prasanthi Nilayam, where will you want to go first? And she said, meditation tree.
Wow.
And she was probably 15, 16 years old. And I was like really shocked. I said, sure? You want to go to meditation tree? She said, yes. Why? And she says, see, I work for this company, and probably she's finished her graduation and already got into job. She needed to work. And she says that, one day when I was in the office, there was a phone call. I picked the call. On the other end, someone said that, hello, your car is stolen. Your car is stolen. And she says, when I heard that, yes, immediately I was shaken, but just in a few seconds, I got back my composure. Like, I was absolutely calm. So my colleagues asked, what happened? And I said, no, they say that my car is stolen. And everyone around said, your car is stolen. What are you sitting here so calmly? How can you be like this? Do you even realize your car is gone? And in South Africa, it's not easy to get back a thing like that. It's not easy to sort it out. She says, it doesn't matter. I know Swami is in charge. I know it'll just get sorted out. I'm not, going to be disturbed at all. She was very, very calm. And I asked her, how did you get this much of equanimity? You are just 16. It was like a monk who was 60. That kind of equanimity she was, you could see on her face. And she said, this strength, this has come from Swami. This has come from Prasanthi Nilayam. When I come to Prasanthi, I go to the meditation tree. I sit there. And this is the way it has strengthened my mind to face whatever happens in life.
Beautiful. I think that is what happens when we take our sadhana very seriously. We are able to face major crises in our life with that much of calmness and equanimity. In fact, it gives us clarity on how we are supposed to respond in such kind of circumstances.
Interestingly, Bhagwan mentions in Dhyana Vahini that once you get this focus on Swami, what will happen is prema will blossom from your heart, Swami says. And this is again, I find Swami reiterating it in so many paragraphs in Prema, in Dhyana Vahini. Swami says that, see, if you do other kind of sadhana, like, yoga, various kinds of yogas and this tapa, penance, like in the earlier times, many sages and all used to do, Swami says that might give you extraordinary power. You do this penance and you get this power. But Swami says, if you do dhyana, if you do japa, what you will get is extraordinary prema. And Swami says, through this prema, you can bind the Lord. In fact, I am reminded of an incident that happened in 1949. This is recorded in the book Sri Satya Sai Anandadai, written by Karunamba Ramamurthy, madam. Fondly, she is called Kannamma. So, Kannamma, along with her family, used to spend days in Prashantinilayam. In those days, 1949, India had probably just attained independence, absolutely no amenities, no electricity, no roads, nothing. And Kannamma's sister, Radhamma, she had great love for Bhagwan, and every day she would prepare warm milk for Swami. And Swami used to love it. Even though we know that Swami used to hardly eat, even if anybody has had the chance to be with Bhagwan during the dining session, you would have seen Swami will just eat 1 or 2 spoonfuls and that's all. And Swami would never touch milk, curd, anything of those dairy products. But they say that Kannamma, whenever Radhamma used to prepare this warm milk for Swami, Swami would many times partake it. And one day Swami went to Radhamma and Swami said, Radhamma, I am bound to you. I will do whatever you wish. And Radhamma did not have a child for 12 years. And that was the time when she was in the family way, after 12 years. So after staying with Bhagwan for a few days, they go back. And that's when she gets into labor and the delivery happens. And when the baby is born, the whole family is in absolute silence because the baby is stillborn. There is no breath and absolutely no life in the infant. And they are so devastated. How could this happen to us? So much we love Swami and we just came from Bhagwan. But after a few days, Kannamma's mother and husband go to Bhagwan. And when Swami sees them, the first thing, Swami comes almost like running to them and Swami says, still you have come? In spite of this incident, still you came for my darshan? And Kannamma's mother says, Swami, that is our karma, Swami. Why should we blame you? What harm have you done, Swami? It is whatever that we have.
What maturity to realize that.
Yeah. And especially in that time, 1949, when people around were actually hostile.
Yes. Waiting for an opportunity to take you away from Swami.
Yes. But Swami said, okay, but what will the other people say, elders and your family members? I said, does not matter, Swami. We know that you can only do good. This is what we are experiencing, is what we have to go through. And then Swami says, this should not have happened. Radhamma has a strong mind. Poor thing. She should not have gone through this. And Swami says, tell her, I am blessing her to have another child.
Wow, what a...
And then Swami looks at Kannamma's mother and Swami says, you go and tell Kannamma, that this Satya Sai, will always keep his devotees in his heart. Satya Sai will always keep his devotees in his heart. And then Swami looks at Kannamma's mother and says, believe me, I am your protector. Believe me, I am your protector.
What an and that's exactly the formula that all of us have to keep in this day and age of stress.
Yes.
That when we have Swami with us,
Yes.
then there is absolutely nothing to fear.
Absolutely.
Right? And once we have that knowledge all the time with us, a sense of contentment and satisfaction kind of envelops us.
Yeah.
Right? There is, because we know that what we are seeking is not from the world. It is not a temporary or an ephemeral, source of our peace and bliss, but it's a permanent source of joy.
In fact, that's what Swami says. Once you have this prema, you will have Shanti, you will have Santosha, you will have Vicharana. Shanti is peace, Santosha is contentment, Vicharana is discrimination.
Yes.
What is right, what is wrong. And Swami says, this will lead you to Sakshatkara. And in fact, again in Dhyanavahini, very beautifully Swami says, if there is contentment in the mind, one enjoys an endless festival. Dhyana is the first class cure for the Bhavaroga. Along with it, the another drug that you have to take, and that is contentment. With that Santi and Santosha, your life is an endless festival.
What else do we want?
Absolutely.
Yes. So dear brothers and sisters and dear listeners, what we would like now to do is to actually meditate. And we will have none other than Swami himself taking us through this meditation. So while we all are comfortably seated in our homes, we request all of you to have a straight back. Be comfortable in a position where your hands are on your thighs, back erect. And what we will be now doing is we will hear the voice of Swami giving us this eternal message of I am that, I am He, Soham. This Soham is a mantra that we are chanting throughout the day and the night. Whether we are in the wakeful state or whether we are in the dream state or in the deep sleep, there is one mantra that we are constantly chanting, and that is I am He, I am He. So Swami in this video will take us through this meditation, and while we are chanting in this So, let us inhale, and when we are inhaling, let us believe, let us imagine, let us visualize that we are breathing in His love into our beings. And when He says hum, let us leave out our breath, let us exhale, and let us radiate that love to all people around us. And when we are exhaling our petty selves, our ego and all our bad qualities. And when we are inhaling all His good qualities, karuna, compassion, prema, love, sahana, forbearance, kshamapana, all of these we are inhaling, and we are exhaling all what we do not require. Thereby, we are automatically radiating the love and the peace within each one of us. So come, let us all join Swami when he guides us on this meditation.
सच्चिदानन्द हरि तू अद्वितीय तू अकाल निर्भय आत्मलिङ्ग शिव तू आत्मलिङ्ग शिव तू आत्मलिङ्ग शिव तू स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ओम जय जगदीश हरे सचिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते कल्पलतीका आज कल्पलतीका आवधानवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे माता पिता गुरुदेव मरियन्त्रयुनीवे स्वामी मरियन्त्रयुनीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्र शयना ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी साई महादेव सत्य साई महादेव मंगल हारति अंधको मंगल हारति अंधको मंगल गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु
जय बोलो भगवान श्री सती साई महाराज की
समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका